think.
It's that little black gadget there.
I don't normally use it. I'm from Liberate Tate. A number of us are, and a number of us are joining every week. 18 months ago, on the 7th floor of this building behind me, there was a workshop on art and activism. A 2-week workshop. By the second week, the curators had tried to censor that we even talk about action against sponsors. Something was rotten in this place, and it became clear to us that art needed to be used against oil and that we need to free Tate from BP. Brothers and sisters, behind this building here are 3 oil tanks. They have been cleaned and they will be part of a new Tate that Sirota and the board are describing as a vision of the art museum for the 21st century. Well, we've cleaned out the oil with public money, and this public institution must be cleaned out of BP.
Amen.
Amen. We've had some fun with artists, activists and art lovers. Check out our website, have a look at what we do. We follow those who before us had really led this campaign that you'll hear from soon as well. So we're just a new part of this, but we want you to be part of us, and also we want to inspire others. This one must grow, and it must grow. In 2012, not just the oil drums here, but the whole Tate must be free of BP.
Kevin?
I just wanted to say quickly, a lot of people criticize this. I'm from an organization called Platform. A lot of people criticize this type of campaign because they're saying, what about the cuts? At this time when there's cuts to the arts, we can't afford to be picky about who our sponsors are. But there's no reason why Tate needs to take money from BP. During the 80s, the tobacco sponsorships was sponsoring sporting institutions all over the world. And it's not like international sporting institutions and events stopped happening because tobacco sponsorship stopped. So we have a choice here. Tate does a lot of amazing things for the art world, and there's no reason it should be sullied by a company like BP that has an appalling human rights, environment and climate record all over the world. And what's happening here is BP is using the Tate as its corporate social responsibility. It's using it as a PR engine to clean up the company and detract attention from the atrocities it's committing around the world. And that's why this campaign is really important, that we stop BP from exploiting Tate in this way, because BP needs the Tate much more than the Tate needs BP.
All right now.
Thank you.
Children. Children.
Yes, Reverend.
People who dress like me in the United States, impersonate Elvis and go on cable television late at night. They call everybody children. The big institutions we've seen in this particular moment, especially in London and New York, we see some of our biggest institutions treating us like children. They thought that they just could get away with a kind of corruption pretty much in broad daylight.
All right now.
And it seems as if thousands upon thousands of us knew they were. And there just had to be somebody to start. There needed to be something just a little bit too obvious. And it was that teenager that passed away. There was an event, an inciting event. Do we need that? In this time of climate change, climate is changing. We're here representing life. Thousands of life forms. We happen to be here in this. Some of us were raised on irony, weren't we?
Yes.
Miro, and I get the same feeling from Kandinsky. Some of our favorite artists.
Yes.
They give us an exciting remembrance of biomorphic shapes, and they bring us to the center of a forest, and all of a sudden we're in a coral reef. And anybody know what I'm talking about here? Yeah. There's something very exciting about that kind of imagination.
Yes, Earthalujah.
We can't just let the irony set there that BP is sponsoring this art. Art is a way for us to teach ourselves to see more, to see the visions withheld within things. Amen? Amen. To remember more, to imagine more, to become more sensitive to the world around us, not the opposite. It seems as if right now we're being taught that the opposite is the case. That we're supposed to go to Miro like it is a sporting event, like we're supposed to see less and feel less and less, as we put up with the sponsors that send young people off to colonial wars or something. We have a responsibility here to the many, many living things that BP has killed and the other oil companies have killed. This fossil fuel economy must end. Because some of us must step forward, and then all of us must step forward. But I have the feeling right now that many of us are carrying that anguish inside of us. We know that it's probably already too late. The earth scientists who get smeared by the people hired by BP and these oil companies, they're telling us it's already too late, that rapid change, much death, especially painful experiences by the many poor people who will at first get the brunt, and then the sea will rise and will flee the coastal cities. This will happen so quickly. If this will happen so quickly in our lifetimes, and here we are on this lawn, let us remember being here together.
All right.
I dressed up like a right-wing fanatic from America and got doused with oil, okay? Let's just each of us do what we can. And we will be called upon to risk everything for life. We will have to save life with life. That is how change has taken place. We will be called upon. We don't know exactly what form that will take. But we're so lucky to be alive. Life is such an amazing thing. And right now we're ecociding. We're killing it all. We don't want to do that, not deep down. We want to live in a state of gratitude. And duet or collaborate or something a little bit like artists do.
That's right.
With the earth. The earth with its freak storms and dead coral reefs and rising seas and impossible melting polar caps and the surrealism of the earth right now is teaching all of us something. Let's let the earth teach us. And let's take the earth right up through that building. Let the art of the earth go all the way to the walls. And liberate the Tate!
Liberate the Tate!
You know how to do it. Sing one more song? One more song?
Struggle for the Tate. No, it won't be over. Won't be over. Won't be over. Struggle for the Tate. No, it won't be over. Got a green place in my soul.